in a feast, food and dancing. They celebrated that the Europeans survived the winter. Interesting how we have that happening. We call that Thanksgiving. Gratitude. A cornucopia. When I was growing up, it wasn't as festive as that was like that. Unfortunately, I did grow up in Plymouth. Let's shoot forward a little bit further, 1620. Now, let's say it's about 1970s. And I can remember preparing food. And just think about it. You know, stuffing. Put the warm water in the bread. And the eggs to make it stick together. Celery, spices, onions. You're squishing, and you're helping Grandma. And it's kind of fun, but also, Grandma's kind of tense. And Grandma doesn't get along with some of the in-laws. So, the environment isn't really the greatest environment, but making the food is pretty cool. So when we get the food, that atmosphere kind of changes. Grandma still chats. And Mom, she's just rushing around, serving everybody, and everything has to be perfect. It didn't make for a real festive time. It was really stressful. And, you know, I didn't have much fond memories of Thanksgiving at home with Grandma and Mom. My in-laws that, came over. It was just not fun and festive as one would like to have it be. So, my family today makes up my wife, Norma. She's from Bolivia. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Completely different continent, whole different state. My two daughters, Leander, 9 years old, inquisitive, birthday's coming up in December, really vivacious, bold young one. Vivesa, 13, studious, kind of serious, but festive, has those smiles, those moments, and cherishes her sister, and is always looking for something new to do for us to enjoy. Okay, so she makes the plan. We went to St. Augustine. And boy, was that fun. Finally, fun. Thanksgiving, historical, survival. At my house, but this was fun. This is what happened. So we drove up to St. Augustine, and the first day, we got there, it was Wednesday. Thanksgiving Day, though, is when we went to St. Marco's Bastille. I like that name. It's kind of long. Makes it sound like really something important. It's really just a fort. And then, what was the best part was lunch. It was the Thanksgiving festivity. We went to the Gourmet Cafe, which was just this cabin, and they had this cardboard box. And then in that cardboard box was a chalkboard that just basically said, the gourmet fare for the day. And that was it. Great food, homemade, organic. We love that stuff. Now, on the other side, where that cabin sat, there's this beautiful lush garden, and then right next to it is the Corner Cafe. So you had the Gourmet Cafe, the Corner Cafe, coffee's here, and they had my favorite was chai. I love chai tea. So we order up, we sit down, we're in the garden, and we're having a wonderful Thanksgiving lunch and dinner. But here's the best part. We're sitting there in the garden, and this fellow pulls up in this 1972 station wagon. African-American guy. He gets out, and he places down 2 milk cartons, and then he puts a another carton, 2 milk cartons, and he places a keyboard there. He whips out this little umbrella and he sticks it right there, and he has this, like, it looks like a motorcycle battery. And he puts it right down, and he's doing this finagling, and he's connecting these things, and all of a sudden, he puts out this little flap, and he says, "Music by Charlie Brown." That was the coolest music. It was all blues, and Charlie, you know, was there for a long time. He was older, but he was getting into it, you know. I'm just waiting on a friend, you know. And I'll tell you, Thanksgiving in St. Augustine 2010 was the best Thanksgiving ever.